Hi everybody, it's Miss Meekle here and we are on week 4 maths this week. So we'll be focusing on division throughout the week, but today we're focusing on dividing by 2. We'd love you to warm up with me. In just a minute we're going to go through some warm-up questions. If you wanted to get some scrap paper, that'd be brilliant, or get some practical resources as well. We'll be sharing and grouping to help us. Let's get going. So dividing by 2, let's have a look at what our warm-up is today. So first of all, we're looking at number 1, complete the calculations. So first of all, we're looking at repeated addition here. So we're going to be counting in our 2s. We'll do the first one together and then you can do this one independently. If you want to do them both independently, please pause here now. So let's have a little look. Let's count our 2s together. 2, 4, 6, 8. So 8 would be our answer. So pause here and do this one by yourself. So hopefully you did that independently. Let's have a look together and check if you're right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Well done. So let's just check. Brilliant. Both of them are right. So now we're looking at number 2. It says complete the calculations. So it says 2 times 4 equals and 4 times 2 equals. So we know that these are going to have the same answer because they're using the same numbers in the same number sentence. So we could do 1 and then you know the answer for the other one already. So if you want to do this practically, you need to get 2 lots of 4 and have a little look at your answer. If not, I want you to put 4 fingers up at home. I'm going to do it as well, and we're going to count in our 2s. So let's do that together. 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's have a little look. Brilliant, well done. So pause here and I want you to do the next one all by yourself. If you need a little bit of help, you're counting in your 2s and put 5 fingers up and then off you go. So let's do that together. I've got 5 fingers up at home and I'm going to count in my 2s because that's what I want you to focus on today. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And again, as you know, these are the same numbers. They are going to be the same answer as well. Well done. So now again here, we're going to count in our 2s. So we need our 6 fingers up at home. Let's do that together. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Brilliant. Well done. So now number 3 says, how many groups of 2 are there in this array? Well, it says groups of 2, so I need to group them into 2. So pause here and find out how many groups of 2 there are. So let's show you with my, hopefully online. There you go. So they've got 1 set of 2, 2 groups of 2, 3 groups of 2, 4 groups of 2, 5 groups of 2. Brilliant. If you got that right, well done. 5 groups of 2. Now let's get on with our learning. So the children are playing a game. They need to get into 2 equal teams. So there's going to be 2 teams. So you know that using the language in the question will help you answer the answer. So the children are playing a game. They need to get into 2 equal teams. So set them into 2 equal teams and find out how many would have been in each team. So pause here now and have a little think. So I'm lucky enough I can split this. If not, I would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would either half that because I know I need to put them into groups of 2, or I could do it practically, get 8 objects and split them into 2. So let's ask them to do that now. So they have groups of 4 in each children. So there will be 4 children in each team. Well done if you got that right at home. So different question now. The children are playing a game. They need to get into 2s, so they need to get into pairs. So how many pairs will there be? Pause here and have a little think. Well done. So I know that this could be a pair. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So they've made it a little bit clearer. 1 lot of 2, 2 lots of 2, 3 lots of 2, 4 lots of 2. So there will be 4 pairs of children. So this is looking at sharing. So they shared the amount here. So there are 4 children in each team. So they shared the children into groups of 2 there, which the calculation would be 8 divided by 2 equals 4. So here they grouped the children into 2s, which again, there are 4 pairs of children. 8 divided by 2 equals 4. So we'll be using this in our next question as well. So here are 12 flowers. There they are. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 flowers. The flowers are shared equally between 2 pots. Can you do that now? If you want to do that practically, you can go get 12 objects and split them into 2 pots. Well done. So I know that I just need to share them between these two pots. So hopefully I can do this. So one for you, and we would carry on until all of the flowers have gone, which will leave us hopefully with an equal amount in each. So let's keep going until all my flowers have been shared. Right, so I've shared them out. The flowers are shared equally between two pots. So I know now that there are 6 flowers in each pot. So let's check that. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Well done. So we did 12 divided by 2 pots equals 6. Well done. So now this was the other question they had for us. Here are 12 flowers. The flowers are grouped into pots of 2. So how many pots can we fill? So there's 2 there. Another 2. Sharing them out in groups of 2 until we have none left. Brilliant. And as you can see, there's 2 in each, which is what they asked for. So there are 6 pots of 2 flowers, and there are 6 pots altogether. So how many pots can we fill? We have filled 6. So what if we had 13 flowers? The flowers are shared equally between 2 pots. So remember last time, I'm just going to go back for you, we had 12 flowers and we shared them equally. What would happen if we have 13 flowers? Can you pause now and have a little think? So they've made it a little bit clearer for us. So we're going to do the same thing here. So we shared them out equally, and however we have 1 flower left. So there are 2 pots of 6 flowers. However, there's 1 left over. So that means it's not equal. So you can't share 13 by 2. Again here, what if we have 13 flowers? We share them between 6 pots. Again, you've got 1 left over. So there are 6 pots with 2 flowers in. However, there is 1 flower left over. So it is not equal. So which groups can be divided by 2? So it's really important to use your knowledge now of sharing them out equally. If there's 1 left over, then it is not equal, so we cannot divide it by 2. So have a pause here and have a little think about which groups we can divide by 2. So I can see that I can share these. So this can be 2, 2, and there's 1 left over. So I cannot do that. The next one, 2, 2, 2. So 2, 4, 6. 6 can be divided by 2. Let's try the next one. 2, 2, 2. However, there is 1 left over, so 2, 4, 6, 7 cannot be divided by 2. So now we're going to go on to bronze and silver and have a little go at that. So this is the bronze sheet, divide by 2, and we're going to work through number 1 all together, and then B and 2 and 3 are all very similar, which you can do all by yourself. So it says number 1, complete the sentence. Number A, so there are 12 cherries there. There are groups. So how many groups can you see? There are cherries in each group, and then there's 2 number sentences there. So first of all, complete the number sentences. So there are groups. Well, there's 1 group of cherries, and there are 2 groups of cherries. So there are 2 groups of cherries altogether. So the number 2 should be in your first box. There are cherries in each group. Well, you've got to count them really carefully. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And check the other group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 cherries in each group. Now the number sentence says 12 divided by 2. Well, 12 cherries altogether shared into 2 groups is 6. And then the other one is 2 lots of equals 12. So you know that there are 2 lots of 6 equals 12. So work your way through the sheet using that knowledge to help you, using the pictures and arrays as well. So this is our silver sheet today, and it says use the number lines to complete the division sentences. So it says 12 divided by 2. So they've got 12 at the very end of the line, and they're counting back in their 2s. So I want you to continue to count back in your 2s, and that means you've grouped number 12 into 2s, and however many jumps you've completed is the answer. Then you're going to do the same with 4B as well. Moving on to number 5, it says Alex has 22 pencils. She puts them into pots. Each pot has 2 pencils in. So we know that we need to count in our 2s all the way till we get to 22. So we're going to use our multiplication here to help us. If you're not happy with that, then what you could do is get 22 resources and group them into twos and find out how many groups you have there. Then continuing on to the next number sentence, you're going to be completing that as well as number 7, which is division sentences as well. Again, either here you could say number 7a is 6 divided by 2. You could get 6 resources and share them into 2 groups, or you can count in your 2s all the way to number 6 and that will be your answer as well. Choose whichever method works best for you. And lastly, for your Monday maths learning, it is your challenge of the day. So once you finish bronze or silver, if you're still feeling ready to learn, then please complete this challenge here. It's a simple true or false, you're used to these by now, and it says 16 pence is shared equally between 2 friends. Each friend will get 7 pence. Is that correct? Either share 16 objects between 2 friends and see if they're right. If not, you could draw 2 of your friends and share 16 and do it that way, and then write a sentence explaining whether they are right, whether each friend will get 7 pence or not.